Welcome back for a new episode. This is me, War Secretary DF, and this is Xcom Enemy Within, and we shall now jump into our next mission, which was an alien abduction mission, easy in Sapporo, Japan. I'm abandoning the Port Elizabeth south of Africa and Guyana, Mexico, which will probably become red in panic because we're abandoning them, but I do have a plan on sending out a satellite there to save at least Mexico before the month is finished. That way we might not lose Mexico, even though if we come to the conclusion that we are not doing this mission now. Because I really want the engineers, and that's why I want to go with this mission. We have our team set up. It's going to be Mod 1982 and Viking as the Tuxedos, and then we have a new rookie, which I haven't really given a new name yet to, so she's going to be Gusman. Then we have Viper, our assault, because we lost the last one. We shall begin a new mission then. This is an easy mission, should go relatively painful, I hope.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. Current updates from the ground indicate the aliens are moving within the city limits. We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
Now, I do admit, I've been thinking whether I should just have focused on a few soldiers instead of separating it, because now I don't have enough experience maybe to challenging the new threats which is constantly appearing in the game. Operation Soaring Hammer though, let's launch the mission. I was kind of trying to spread out and having as many as possible from the beginning upper rank, and from there try and advance.
Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike One is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike One is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
I know this map quite well. It's from the original.
On my way.
Marchando. Estoy en marcha.
Peek around that corner.
Objetivo en la mira.
Yeah, floaters about. So what I might do now is just put Chris Viking on this side and put everyone on Overwatch.
Got it covered.
En guardia por supuesto.
On Overwatch.
Oh, the rookie couldn't do it. I didn't have high hopes anyway. Come on, Chris. Too bad.
Negative damage.
It's not an easy target though. No, I should have changed my weapon. Oh man, you're taking one hit point. That's something at least. Oh, keep your head down.
Got a
Oh.
visual.
Sinman approaching as well. That is not good. No, that will not be good enough. There's a hole in that one, so that's why. That guy can't see Chris yet. She can see it. She has vision on everyone. Maud doesn't see anyone else. Well, what we could do is try and retreat, but I'm not sure that's the best tactic either. Itchy ear. Let's try to be a little bit aggressive. I know that's a risk move, but let's try. Okay, is able to flank that guy. Has 44% chance to take out that guy.
Voy.
You have a 59% to take out that guy.
Voy.
Let's retreat with you. 38 and 55. Then we have Maud left to consider what we want to do with him. I don't have any vision, but I will. Let's try with the rookie. Nice hit. Now is the thing. Let's have a look. Can we use a grenade in case my good friend Chris won't manage to connect the score? Yes, we can. Come on, Chris. Nice hit. Now, I'm just considering whether I should try and
Roger that. Scanning.
let's put Maud on Overwatch. And the same with Viper. Keep your heads down. Oh, you poisonous bastard. Come on, Maud. Make me proud. No!
Damn it!
Yeah, I agree. Oh, he might get a good shot on you.
Damn, that was close.
Good dodging there, Chris. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do now? But first, before I do that, let's see what our chances are. 69%. That's not too bad, actually. Gasman, you're in a little bit shitty situation with poison now. You don't have much good options here, though. And Chris, 41% chance. Not the greatest, no.
I'm rolling. Alien object in sight.
41. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try with Maud. Let's make a headshot. See if it goes our way. Ah, this is looking good. Excellent shot, Maud. Excellent shot. Now we can just run up there and hopefully finish him off.
Rápido por la presa.
Yes.
Enseguida.
Don't disappoint me though, Viper. I'm counting on you now.
Alguien avanzados.
All mission objectives completed.
That was a quick mission. Let's return to base with a happy smile on our face. No, not as happy as Mexico though. They will probably be angry because we abandoned them. We'll probably get our first red attention now.
An exemplary performance. Let's hope all of these operations go as smoothly as this one did.
I'm feeling it's much harder now to go up rank than it was in the previous original game. It seems like people are killing loads, but they're not getting into promotion. Gusman has promoted to heavy, okay. We also received a new combat badge. Floater autopsy, a few corpses and weapon fragments meld. We can now build a laboratory. 4 more engineers.
We will be watching.
Let's go to the situation room and see how well we're doing now. Ooh, Mexico is on red. It didn't show, apparently. But we will save that. And if we get, hopefully we don't get a mission both in Europe and Africa next one. Then we should be able to save Africa as well. Asia is looking good. So not too overly worried about that. This is basically for a future sinking, nothing more. Don't have any cash now, so what can we do with the officer training school? We can do nothing unless we get a sergeant. That kind of, it takes time to get them up. That's kind of interesting. I didn't go to the memorial last time, so let's go and do that. Chinese Dragon died on Operation Soaring Sword. Snake Eye as well. And both got killed by Sin Man. Not a good day to be a soldier. Or a commander for that sake. Let's go to the medals and let's go and assign power to the Defender medal. Never panic as a result of allies getting wounded or killed. That would be quite useful. Medkits and restored mist heals, 2 hit points more when used on a soldier. Oh. You know what? Let's see if we can assign it on Chris. Yes! Chris, you're getting a second medal. And then we have another urban combat badge. We can't give it to Maud or Alceras, so what we might do now is we have a third sniper, don't we? Somewhere. Yeah, Codename Samurai. But she doesn't deserve it. No, I'm gonna keep on to that for now. I'm cruel like that. Need to give her a promotion. There we go. I will change them around. There we go. I guess we'll look for a new mission then, while we wait for the satellite uplink to finish. Yes, I know about Mexico. I know. Oxo research project completed. Now we can start building these. But we need the cash. The Oxo is a non-lethal sidearm designed to stun hostile targets. The mechanism seems to be the most effective against weakened enemies. Let's go with a few autopsy. How many turns is that gonna take? 5. It's 18 days for carapace armor. 15 days for beam weapons. Alien computer is 13 days, and experimental warfare is 8 days. Although our understanding of the alien technology is still limited, what we've seen so far is enough to revolutionize combat as we know it. If we are to level the playing field, we must adapt alien technology for our own use. I think we'll go with autopsy instead. So let's go with let's begin with the sector, shall we?
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
Okay. 5 more days until that is completed. Let's carry on looking for a new mission. I'm worried about the so-called terrorist mission, which usually comes in the second month, but I haven't played this far on the expansion, so I don't know yet.
Commander, we're receiving a transmission from the Council. Coming on screen.
The Council has been monitoring unusual reports about a hijack attempt on an authorized French military convoy. Although the alleged perpetrators were human, our intel indicates the aliens may also have been in the area. If true, this raises a number of questions about the cargo being moved. We need a squad to investigate. Central should have our complete report momentarily. Scientist and engineer, one each, and $150. I think that's going to be alright reward if you can do it.
Excellent.
Let's launch the mission, shall we?
We look forward to seeing your progress.
Now, I'm actually considering bringing 2 snipers along this time. So, let's clear that and put in Alvarez. And give him the second scope. I'm also gonna keep Viper for this round. I'm going to start focusing more on a team now, because apparently I've been reluctant to do that before. So let's try this tactic out. Now focusing more on one team. It's gonna be interesting with 2 snipers on the go, and just 1 support and 1 assault.
Visual on the mission site, setting down.
Now this might be unusual, but I'm going to call the episode as soon as we have landed. Because I almost forgot, due to our time is just 18 minutes so far, but let's begin the assault, shall we?
France is sending an urgent mission request.
Okay, Operation Vengeful Sentinel.
There's been widespread speculation about this ambush on a French military convoy, but we don't have much to go on. Our primary concern is the Council intel report indicating alien activity in the area. We need to secure the site and look for some clue as to what happened here. New objective received.
Well, with that, I'm gonna call this an episode. I know it's rather short, but instead of making it too long, well, this mission might take a while. I shall see you in the next episode, and hopefully we'll do some good progress, seeing as the previous last one in the UFO was quite a disaster, apart from Alvarez's heroic efforts on killing him off. But for now, you have a good evening, take care, bye. Casualties, in other words.
Central.
If you manage this game without basically sending all your troops, I mean 6 squad,